Morning, everyone. I was going to take a bunch of pictures of my boat to show it to you, but I don't know. I kind of too lazy for that. So I'm going to take a video, which is great because I get to listen to my voice later, which is always really awkward. Alright, anyway, let's take a look at this. This is my stove. It's on a gimbal, as you can see, like most boat stoves are. So as I'm sloshing around in the waves, it stays, well, somewhat upright. It works. I baked nachos in 5-foot seas and it didn't erupt in flame. Refrigerator. It's actually a refrigerator. It's not just an ice box, which is really sweet. Didn't expect this, but it's a nice little surprise. So right now I have some ice packs in there, and there's the compressor, which I actually fixed miraculously. Basically, it was a breaker box issue. So I have all those switches right there. One of them's the fridge, and you just turn it on. It turns on the compressor and keeps stuff cold. Yeah, right there. We got like 2 couches, and I basically sleep here because this is probably like the biggest and easiest bed to use, and it's also the easiest space for me to heat up in the winter. Plus the V-berth gets really damp. Damp, not wet. Nothing's wet on a boat. It's just varying degrees of dampness. This is really cool. I like this. It's like this little nook in the corner. I'm going to put a little backing to the opening of that alcove so I can have something to lie against. And yeah, I can sit here and use my computer or write in a book. Do it old-fashioned style. Yeah, so this is another thing I have to fix. There's no lights in this room, so I always set up some weird bike light or some flashlight in here. But this is the head. But what's really neat about this room, and I had to fix this. There's also a shower right here. That's a weird spot. How did I take a shower here? Well, all of this whole room the wood is finished, you know, to the extent where you can have water spraying all over the place in here and it doesn't matter. It's just really, it's just really, really heavily varnished. And all the water just drips down off the sides and it goes down into this grate here. And then it goes into this little drain underneath this grate, and there's an automatic pump, and it works flawlessly. I can just dump endless water here and it just goes out the back. This goddamn miracle. I don't know. But I don't use it right now because I had a during her maiden voyage, had a really big problem with the pipes. So as you can see, the shower is not hooked up. I don't use it right now anyway. I'm hooked up to the docks. I go to the boathouse, take a shower. A lot easier. But I do want to get this working because so basically both of the pipes, there's 2 pipes that went up here and they ruptured, and they just started spraying out water. Just like it was like a madhouse. They started spraying out hot water, and it made this big steam cloud, and it made the whole boat wet. Like everything in the boat was wet because of this. So I had to actually my first experience with minor welding, which is I had to buy like a torch, yeah, and around all this wood, which is really great, and I had to desolder the pipes, the pipe joints. And the pipe joints were right here, right next to this wood. So I had to ignite a torch, like right here. Yeah, it was very terrifying. It was very, very scary. I didn't burn the boat down, so success. But once I get that working, this whole room, you can like literally sit here and, just take a shower. And then there's a hatch right here, and in the summer this styrofoam's not here, and you just like look up at the stars and take a shower. All right, so this is the V-berth, and again, I don't sleep here, so if it's a sleeping space and I don't sleep in it, it gets to become storage. So that's what it is right now. But I'll probably start using it in the summertime. I just don't right now because just the way my boat's set up, it's kind of impractical to heat this spot because I only have 1 AC outlet and I don't want to drag an extension cord across my boat. But yeah, I did sleep in here on the voyage down here, and it was terrible. I got water dripped on my face every day because this is the front of the boat, and this boat, the good thing about it is it's airtight. It doesn't, I mean, there are a couple leaks in the hatches, but other than that, this boat doesn't have anywhere to pass like air or water, which is good, but the moment you have any kind of moisture in the boat, it ends up right here, right on the ceiling. And yeah, I can even see it right now. I can just go like this. Yeah, and it's just like super damp, right? It's not wet, it's damp. It's just very damp. So this is really cool. This is my first experience spring crapping, and my dear old dad came over and helped me make this frame. It's a very simple frame. It just goes down the mast and the boom, and it finishes off right back there. And it is rock solid. It is probably one of the most solid frames. I don't know, it doesn't move. You can't move it. You can like jump on it and it's not gonna move. And it got really, really windy. No problem. No problem. But yeah, this is really neat. Sometimes I come up here and stretch, but it's starting to get really cold. But that's okay, because it gets cold. It's just an excuse to keep moving. So that you don't get cold, and then you keep doing things. So that's pretty much it. That's my boat. I guess I'll get some outside pictures of it or something, so you can see the outside of it. But I don't want to go outside right now because I just woke up. So deal with it. See you soon. Take care, guys. So I thought that would be really important to talk about footwear. Footwear is really important on a boat. Gotta keep your feet warm. You gotta get something that's, you know, gonna stand up to the elements. Yeah, you gotta think about these things on a boat. It's about, you know, it's about survival. Very serious. I take it, as you can see, I take it seriously. Great. So, footwear. It's important. Change your socks.